luxury brand name that's out in retail. Get them on clearance. I was talking to our planners today, and our planner said some of the prices we have on our entire hour, you can't even find out at retail. So it's gonna be a really great show, so stay tuned for that. Okay, 5 minutes left in this hour till Alice comes out and joins me for Vince Camuto, and you have to see how beautiful she looks in our Slinky Today special. And don't forget, we also have our Bear Paw. Our Bear Paw, we have 2 Today specials. Did you know that? Pat, I don't know how we got lucky today. Was there a reason for 2 Today specials? If 1 is good, 2 is even better. Why not? You know that's my saying. I always say that. Okay, let's talk about LYSSE, because as we talk about the opposite end of that, and we talk about Vince Camuto, big name out in the market, you see them in the magazines, LYSSE is exactly the same way. LYSSE in the marketplace, if you go to any of the high-end department stores, we could name them, but I can't. You know you'll see LYSSE. You will see these leggings at retail. Look at the retail value for $98. $98. And you know what? Anyone who's ever had them or worn them will say, Robin, I'll pay $98 for them because of the quality. They don't have knobby knees. I don't get droopy butt. They don't slide down. They stay put. That's why we'll pay $98 for them. But guess what? Today, you don't have to pay $98 for them. We have them for $19.95. Stop the show, right? Pause for a moment on that. $19.95. Let me take you through the colors, because you're gonna wanna get more than one of these. These are so flattering. They actually have a proprietary patent pending waistline that has power mesh built into the inside. I'll open one up in just a second. Here is the black ECAT. So here's your ECAT print, that's black and white. We have them in, ooh, look at this floral. This floral print is so feminine. And if you picked up the cardigan, you could do the ivory and do a longer tunic and then layer that for a layered look. So that's your floral. That's done in corals, sages, and a soft, very soft dove gray. Then we have your classic denim. This is your denim, your mid-wash denim, by the way. We have it in black, and we have it in your ivy, which is almost like a moss green. Now, when you feel this, it is a lightweight twill. So that twill is, I'm gonna call it like a brushed twill. It feels really soft and luxurious to the hand. Sizing, which is important. The inseam is 24.5 inches. It is 95% cotton and 5% spandex. The lining in the is with the tummy control, which I'm gonna open one up and show you, is 86% poly, 14% elastane. You don't have to worry about how to wash these, machine wash, line dry, extra small through 3X. But the nice thing is, there is a hidden interior waistband, and that's what creates that shapewear lining. It helps to shape, smooth out the lumps and the bumps. And the genius behind that is this is a medium control. So it's not like, I always joke, sometimes I put on shapewear and it's like, okay, well, I sucked it in here, but then it popped out here. And it just is not good. And then I feel like I can't breathe. And then I just feel like you see the lumps and bumps somewhere else. The genius behind what LYSSE